for me, I would have to go back and look at it and remember that was complicated at the time. We got Jane Espenson, I think, wrote us a story of the history of the Salon. And I had to read it a few times because it's not, and it's not that you had to really know that to do the action that we did. But I would have to remember, if you're talking about the history of the Cylons and our history in prior to when we are revealed as the Five, it has been too long since we actually did it, because you can't just say, oh yeah, well, see, she was born here, we met here. There is a whole history of 5,000 years of the Cylons, when the Cylons created man, and then man created Cylons, and they got to big for themselves.
It was massive. It was a massive history. It was lots of information.
It's interesting,
and for actors, it can be overwhelming. Basically, I mean, for me, I just drew from it, like, images and feelings from it, and put that into an imaginary history that we had together, and what that meant for me, and then from them.
It could be a point there, and I think I remember now, I think I was going to do press or something, and which is why I got them to write out a history of the Cylons, so I could talk intelligently or have talking to you about it. But that brings up the thought that Battlestar Galactica was a movie, I keep saying, that took us 5 years to shoot. It wasn't a television series. And you would find out partway through season 2 that you have a history that you knew nothing about. I was. I mean, you know, they say here, your wife is, they tell me when Ellen first arrives back, I didn't know anything about that. I had no idea how I lost her, where she was. I didn't need to know that up until they say, here, do this. So you find that you actually were this thing. I mean, the most exaggerated example, that would be the Pure Cylon. You know, of course, I didn't know before that. But there are these huge things that, do you want to let the actor know that? I guess it's on a need-to-know basis. One of my favorite things that happened during Battlestar was the second season 2, when Adama is shot, and I take over the ship, and I have these flashbacks. And so if you go onto the DVDs and you look at deleted scenes in season 2, there's a number of scenes that we actually shot that never made it into the program between Adama and Ty when they were younger. And I mean, what a gift, as you can imagine, as an actor, to go, not only are you telling me this, but we are actually going to film our meeting, that great fight. And the fight is much longer when you see it at the, on the deleted scenes, and him being called back to the back into the fleet, and him coming and get me and bring me back. Cause I'm just killing myself. I'm burning my insignias, etc. I'm drinking myself, and I'm done. And it's a knock at the door. That's in there. There's the longer scenes of that in there. And that was
to actually do that, as opposed to work on it in your imagination, to work on your history in your imagination. They got to film it. They got to film their backstory.
And so they made me a wig, and for that, and there's a fantastic wig maker in Canada. We went to do it, and she made this wig, and when we got it, we knew we were going to fix it up, but it was to here. And Eddie almost and I are in the makeup trailer when we got this wig, and so we put it on, and you know, there's Eddie. He grew that, his mustache was fat, his hair was a little longer for the flashbacks. And the two of us, when we put this wig on, the whole makeup trailer is going nuts on this. Look at these two guys. I mean, they got a history. You don't have to speak. I mean, we look like motorcycle riders from wherever. Started line again. Wow. And we were going, this is fantastic, man. And then Michael Reimer came into the trailer to have a look at what was going on. And he looked at him and went, you're kidding me, Reimer. What do you mean, you're kidding me? You're not sure you can't. Reimer, are you cutting this hair? You gotta be kidding me. I said, oh, darling, so blah, blah, blah. And he was a darling. So we cut the hair and cut it shorter and shorter, and ended up to be the one that you saw on television. And we're going, well, you know what, it's your show, whatever. I know I both had internet, man. And then we're on set, a couple days into shooting this stuff. And at one point, Robert said, you know, Hogan, I think maybe you were, I said, don't even finish this sentence. Don't even finish this sentence. But I don't think there's any footage of the wig. It was on somebody's...
No photos of you guys?
No, I did have, I think, a Polaroid. Did we use Polaroid? Digital. On my daughter's fridge for a long time. It used to be there. Yeah. Poor guy, you bring these questions up and we go, oh, do you remember? Nothing to do with the question.
Hi, I have a question for Kate. What was it like being in the tank?
Oh, you know,
Were you ever in the tank? I don't really remember what that
The
was.
tub.
The resurrection tub. Right?
Yeah, I loved it. I was the only one who loved it because I had my own tub. The other girls had to share their good. And they were all like, oh, you're gonna hate it, it's so gross, you get everybody else's hair, this, that, and the other. And I was like, oh, nobody else is getting in my tub. So this stuff is food thickener. So it's very, 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 very slippery. Very, very, very slippery. And the tub is fiberglass, and it's not a tub like this. It's kind of like that. So it was a really intense experience because basically I'm supposed to be naked in the tub, and there is no nakedness in like real naked in Filmlandia. You have to be discreetly covered with stick-ons.
In those days.
So there, you know, at that point in the show, we've been shooting, we're all really, you know, it's family, but still very discretionary. And I had to have two really big stunt guys. I think their names. I should have got their numbers. Two, not one, but two really big stunt guys. Had to walk up this set of stairs, and they had to both help me into the tub because you could have just slipped and cracked your head right open. And I mean, there was no getting in or getting out without help. So as I stayed in that tub for a good 6 hours. They kept heating up. It was fabulous. It was like my own spa, my own Cylon spa day. I was this big when I got out. But there were some accidents actually because at one point I got up and I was like, there were no stickies attached to me at all. I'm like, stickies. Things were floating in the water and I realized, wardrobe? I am. But for me it was a testament to my own courage and sense of humor, self-deprecation, sense of humor, and just trust in that family of crew workers and directors. But I loved being in that tub and in that moment of discovering who I really was, like that moment of downloading, like waking up and completely panicking, and then that moment of downloading. I discovered that in the tub. I mean, that's not something I thought of, like, who knew what the experience was going to be in there. It's something you just can't fathom. And it all happened. It all happened in that moment. And that was a really nice, I knew in that moment, I just hope they got it on camera, because you never know with that floating camera, that's a Steadicam, they've got you. So, thank you.
So 6 was your daughter, and Kendall was your son. Was this like a Freudian field day, or?
You know, that was hard to track. that was like one weird family tree. Like, which way is this tree growing? Yeah, he was my son, our son.
I'm not getting into that.
No, this was hard for me to follow too because it was like give me some information and it was almost too much information. Twisted, indeed.
Yeah, those kind of questions for Moore or Espenson, or
Yeah.
Ike, or the details of that family history. One, like I said earlier, it was hard enough to grasp, and you had to realize, limit yourself to how much you really needed to know. And also, when it's been really neat this weekend, people bring up things, and I keep getting flashes as just sitting here listening, like you Cabell. Oh, Cabell, right. I forgot about Dean Stockwell. I forgot. I mean, there's all these things that one forgets about until you bring it up. You know, you think, you know, I really should go and take the time and watch the whole series again, because as an actor, when you get a chance to walk down that memory lane again, so the complicated aspects of the show, like
Hi, questions for Kate. I was wondering, we got to see Michael make his transition from human to Cylon, kind of on screen, you know, watch the process. I was wondering for you, going from human Ellen, dead Ellen, to on the Cylon Ellen, was that like, did you approach that as almost two different characters, or did you feel human Ellen informed Cylon Ellen? Were they one person, two people, a blend? How did you do that?
Good question. No, when I was human